study with other teachers, and we've pretty much been on a quest for a long while, and we really appreciate your warm closeness and your approachability, which you're so real. It's quite distinct from what we found in other travel.
Yeah, well, all the teachers, how are they? They're the same, no? All right, huh?
I guess they all have.
And Jonah can speak on it too, but from my interpretation, each teacher has a different job, and they're working with people at different levels, accomplishing different things.
Right.
And we've had so many of the things that you answered tonight as the initiation, or your monk did, are things that other teachers couldn't even begin to respond to us about. So we really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Well, I don't know what they teach, but this is the basic thing that you know. We are just basic yet. Not today, the initiation is basic thing. If they couldn't answer you that, I don't know what they're teaching. What?
Then they're teaching remedial, I guess, just the starting. I think they're doing good work too.
Oh, they do what they do.
So many Westerners are just 10, 20 years of TM, started it all. Things like that. That's been a great service. Great service.
It's good also because they begin then to understand about spiritual life more, have more tendency for vegetarian and all that. Very good.
It's nice.
It's nice here, huh? I'll be welcome. Come back anytime. It's your home.
I haven't done a retreat with you yet.
You
Since
don't have to.
initiation.
You don't have to do a retreat.
But it's so amazing to meditate with you. It's like unbelievable.
You know that.
Today,
today was good?
just for that 15 minutes
Uh-huh.
when you were in the room was like 1,000 times more powerful than
Really?
other
You must be
times.
very sensitive.
Yeah,
Okay.
I felt like my head was being operated on.
Wow. And you want to sit for 7 days with me? You think your head can hold it together? Just 15 minutes and your head is
No,
exploding.
but it was good.
Oh, good.
What a wonderful surprise
What?
it was to hear that you were coming here,
Oh,
because I wasn't able to accommodate going to South Africa, and I just feel so blessed to be able to see you and meet you.
well, since I'm here, I come to visit you.
Well, I thank you.
I didn't want to stay, I must tell you honestly. I'm also having my mood and my laziness and my mind. I don't know, I'm not going. Yeah, I want to go. I want to leave already yesterday. But I hang on for you guys. Yeah, I really did.
Thank you.
I really did. I tell you, it's hard. It's not all that easy for me sometimes just to hang on in there to see you for your sake. I don't know. Sometimes the pressure is so great. I just want to leave. Yeah. But I just stay and then it's got better and I'm glad I did. And I think you're glad too. So that makes two of us. Yeah? Good.
I want to give a testimony to what I've experienced from meditation. One of the things is just a reduction in fear.
Yeah?
Yes,
It
much
will
less
disappear
fear.
altogether. You will disappear.
It's just incredible.
Yeah?
Yes, I work with, I'm a singer, I work with audiences, and I used to go out there and I was kind of afraid.
Yeah?
Yeah. I try not to show it, but now I really don't feel it that
Ah,
much.
that's good.
So that's been a great benefit, and I thank you.
Oh, you meditate more and then you just fly over the audience.
Thank you.
They will fear you. Oh my God, what's that guy? He's so tough. Oh, we better listen or else. Yeah. I'm glad for you. I have experienced the same thing that you are experiencing now, and even more so. Yeah. And I know it works. Yeah. So you just continue your chosen path, and whatever you want in your life, you will have it. Okay? Now you're welcome. Thank yourself. You're working for yourself. Yeah. Whatever you have is your own work. Yeah, be proud of yourself. It's not an easy path, but it's not difficult either. Yeah, it depends on what you want to do with your life. Yeah, it depends on how you want to spend your time. What is the most beneficial? There are three ways to spend your time. One beneficial, the other one is detrimental, and the other one is neutral. You see? So you spend times which is beneficial to you spiritually, and that in turn will benefit any other things in your life. Yeah. So the wisest choice is practice spiritual, and everything else will come your way. If you just take care one by one in your different departments of your life, you'll be successful too, but one and then one, or maybe not even successful. But if you take care of your spiritual need, and everything else will come into place. Yeah? So that's the wisest choice. And you made that choice, so you have only yourself to thank. Yeah, I'm only sitting here handing candies. Yeah, and be an example of success in spiritual practice. That's all. And then if you want to like do the same thing, then you're welcome. But you are doing it, okay? I don't take credit for anything. Just sitting here.
Yeah, well, I'm going to give you some credit.
Oh yeah.
Really, I've sensed your presence with me since I've been
Felt
addicted.
it?
Yes, when I look for things, it's just like that's why I'm just led to go look in a particular place, and there it is.
Yes.
Yahoo.
Yeah.
And then I feel I'm more intelligent
Sure.
and powerful.
Oh yes.
I feel that.
Yes. You are. You'll be more and more intelligent and more powerful.
And I'm going to thank you.
Yes, because it's you, it's God. You are God inside. As long as you forget the mind for a while and use your own power, with your real self, which is God, a part of God, as powerful as you can be.
Notice a big change.
Yeah, yes, of course. Yeah, whatever I told you is true. Yeah, yes. Just practice and you get everything you have, everything you ever want. You will have. Yeah. You will have a better life than I do. Yes, because you don't have responsibility. So if you sometime if you see me suffer or something, don't look at that. I'm the teacher. I take on some of the burden of the people. But you have to just enjoy. Yeah. It cannot be otherwise, because the God in you is awakening. And you cannot escape from enjoyment, happiness, intelligence, wisdom, strength, power, whatever. You cannot escape from that. Yeah.
Just a very quick practical question. I have a chemical deficiency and a medical doctor prescribed salmon oil,
Yes.
and whitefish oil. So I'm going to ask him if there are alternatives. But if there are no alternatives to that medication, what should I
is
do?
the whitefish oil for?
What's it for?
Yeah. What does it help you?
I have a mental situation.
I don't see any problem with you.
I have a bipolar condition, and we just went through a bunch of medical tests where I'm low in tryptophan and other things.
Are you sure that you have problems?
Yeah, I've had it for years. I inherited it from my father's family. Sometimes I'm not able to function for 2-3 weeks, and I hope this meditation will help as well.
It will, definitely.
But,
everybody can tell you that. Yes, right, guys? And you can take some vitamin D, like B12.
Oh, no, I've got it. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Some of the, in fact, one of the Vietnamese doctors who
And oil, sesame oil instead.
sesame oil
Yeah.
instead of
Of
salmon
that
oil
whitefish oil.
and whitefish.
Yes.
Don't take the salmon either. Just sesame oil.
What, the other one, is it animal too?
Salmon's a fish. Salmon, S-A-L-M-O-N. Don't take it. And don't take the whitefish oil. Take sesame oil. Right?
Sesame oil, vitamin B, a lot of other vitamins.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of other things. They've done all they've actually done all the chemical tests and analyzed my blood and every which
Oh,
way.
you will be fine in
Yeah.
no time.
Okay. Thank you.
Just meditate a little bit more every day. Okay, enjoy. You know, your sickness has to do with your profession before.
Well, if you say so, then it must be true. I have faith. Yeah, so it's a chemical imbalance is what the psychiatrists and so forth say.
You don't have any
Couldn't do
problem,
it.
all right?
Okay. Hope so. From now on.
Yeah.
Okay. Hallelujah.
Mary talk to you?
Yes,
Wonderful.
Mary's heard.
Yes, possible. It's possible.
Okay. So it took me a while to realize it was really real.
Yes.
But something about pricing, because I just like tell if people know about that. You know, I have these.
Don't tell people.
Yeah.
Okay? You can tell him or tell me maybe, but the less you tell, the better.
Right.
And not too many people have this kind of experience and least understand it. If you tell them, they might think you're crazy or they make trouble for you more. They make you confused. Yes. Okay. Keep zip, don't zip. Yeah, your experience is a blessing to you. It should be for you alone. Okay? And if you need any answer, you can write to me about it. But actually, if you have good experience, you feel elated, you feel happy, that is the answer already. That means it's a blessing for you. And if you see a lot of things in your vision, go ahead, okay? Because you know what it's like when people know too much about your inside. They don't believe it. They don't know what you know, okay? So just be quiet and enjoy, all right? Relax. When Mary comes, you talk to her. Ask her questions. And now you have the weapon to even, you have the means to even to discern whether she's real or not, okay? You repeat the holy name and ask her if she's real. And even if a negative power, they have to be honest to you inside. So if you ask them, are you the truth? Are you real? They will disappear. Okay? But if they stay there and converse with you and teach you some wisdom, make you happy, that's okay. That's how we learn, see? In a higher dimension. We see Jesus and Buddha and talk to them, that's normal. Yeah, just other people, they don't have it. They will feel very puzzled. So you better don't ask them because they don't know. Just because they are teachers of some kind doesn't mean they have experience you have. Doesn't mean they know what you know, okay? Alright? Because you're blessed. Maybe they're not. Alright?
See, now she feels less lonely because
Oh.
her scary things she thinks.
Oh no, there's not scary things. You're okay, you're right, you're fine. You're blessed, yes. A lot of us have this similar experience. Yeah, like the Catholic we see Buddha and the Buddhist we see Jesus and all confusing. And we just welcome them all. Yes. And do they look crazy to you? No, they don't. Okay, then you know they're fine. And if they're fine, you're fine because you have same experience. Yeah? You're blessed, you're pure, and you're blessed with vision of the higher beings, you know, higher dimensional beings. Yeah. So just be happy. Yeah? All right? See, yeah, of course, can do anything. That's definitely happen. No problem.
Doesn't want to come back like the lady.
Yeah, nobody wants to come back here, of course. Not when we saw the celestial world. Not after that. We sometimes don't want to come back here. I know that. But this is fast. This world just a few more years and we're gone. It's already year 2000, you see. I don't remember when I was born, and now I'm already 40 something. Oh my God. Yeah, so don't worry. Time go fast now. Okay? Just take care of whatever you have to do and make it as hobby. Make fun. Okay? Enjoy what you're doing. Yeah? Enjoy it. First, maybe if you like it, then enjoy it as a blessing from God. If you don't enjoy it, then try to think that it's something you have to take care of. You have to pay off before you go. Either way, just do it. Zip, do it, and go later. Okay? Don't worry, don't complain about the time here, don't complain about that you should stay in heaven and not stay on earth. Why not? Actually, everywhere is heaven, you know? If you have heaven in here, everywhere is heaven. Where else should heaven be? Huh? Except in you. Don't complain. Stay home. Stay here. Enjoy. Enjoy your husband. Enjoy your children. Enjoy your work. Enjoy the money. Enjoy whatever. Meditate. Yeah? And when time comes, it's quick. It's quicker than you think. Yeah, quicker than you think. Maybe tomorrow even. Take care of whatever you have to do here. Okay? Because you don't have so much time. Alright? Don't have next life to do it. So just do it. Do anything. Anything you have to do, do it. Unless you want to come back? No, huh? Okay. Any other question? More question?
Where will you be?
Where will I be?
On the new millennium.
Oh, I'll be where I am. What the millennium? What have
What
to
do
do
you
with
think? No, I
it?
live January 1st, where all the Y2K thing. Do you have any opinion, or you don't talk about it?
No, why UK? They took care already.
Okay, already?
They took care already.
Okay.
Yeah. They can check. Yeah, but it's some poor country, maybe they have a little problem, but they already have a solution. No, they don't. Then we don't need computer. Then we don't need whatever. Okay. Before computer, we survive. After computer, we survive. I don't know what's big deal about millennium. Huh? Just another 1,000 years, the next is another 1,000, next another 1,000. It's continuing forever. I should worry about every day. That's it. Okay? Millennium or not, we just have one day to live at a time. Right? Suppose it's 3,000 years now. What would we do? What what does it do to you? Nothing. You are initiated, you are elevated, you are enlightened, you are saint, continue your life. Okay? Don't go with the trend of the world and worry too much about millennium or not or whatever. Huh? No problem. You're cool. Next one. I congratulate you. Congratulate you. Making a wise choice. A very noble choice. And you will feel different every day if you're really sincere. You know. Okay? You're free. Free. You're a free man from today. No Maya can bind you. No angel of death can call you. You're free. Complete. From the cycle of transmigration. From the karmic law of this physical world. You're free. You are a free man from today. From initiation. Free. Absolutely. If you know how free you are, you probably die. Too happy. Too happy. Don't want anything anymore. Just go. Yes, it's true. Just we have a little give and take still here, yeah? A few more days, a few more months, a few more weeks, a few more years, no matter. We take care and then we go. Just like your ticket already booked, yeah? Now you pack your luggage slowly. Take care of whatever bills and then keep going. Very simple. I wouldn't worry about anything anymore after initiation. I think after initiation, we could just go die. Actually, no problem. Yeah? Thank you. Okay? Yeah? Question? All right.
I want to know the difference between the wisdom in the wisdom eye and the wisdom in one's heart and the voices in the mind that go, I can't do this, or you're.
Oh, understand. Okay. Mind has no wisdom. Okay? It just recorded what you encounter every day or what's been put into it. Okay? So for example, your mother keep telling you, don't eat ice cream because. So whenever you see an ice cream, your mind starts screaming at you, don't because. Okay? Just like a record player. Right? And the heart, it's not a wisdom center. Okay? It's a center for feeling. Right? And that's why when you love somebody, you say, oh, it's the affair of the heart. See? All right. The wisdom center is here. I mean, because we're in a physical body, I have to say somewhere, right? But the wisdom center is not in here, of course. But it's in, if you are in the physical body, you have to find it in here. Okay? Inside your brain, in the middle, there's a spot, all right? To start with, yeah. Later you find out that you are everywhere, and you are the wisdom. You don't need to find the wisdom, but you have to start it from somewhere, okay? The heart chakra is functioning for some other reason, not to find wisdom, all right? And besides, the real heart is not the physical one that's pounding in your chest. Understand? All right. Any other question?
I seem to, when I base my decisions, I base them like, oh, from what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay to do that instead of, if I don't know how developed my wisdom center is here yet? Is that okay? Or should I try to...
If it makes you feel good and successful, it's okay. Actually, there's no much. Okay, it depends on what. For example, if you love a man, yeah, most of your feeling come from the heart, and that's not always a wise decision. Okay, maybe your heart overrules your wisdom, but that's okay too. Who tell you whom to love, anyhow, right? But if it's a business matter, then you have to base things in two things, yeah, in order to be successful. Number one is your intuition, yeah, you feel this thing is right. Number two are the facts that you have gathered, the data, so that you know that, okay, I'm doing this is right according to physical knowledge, yeah, and intuition, okay? Feeling maybe you misinterpret, like feeling sometimes it could be intuitive, you see what I mean? Yeah, so you have to be careful, see whether it's intuition.
So through the meditation then, we can develop this wisdom eye so we have more faith and confidence to make decisions from the wisdom center.
Yes, almost. The more you meditate, the more you feel right about things you do. You almost have it. I say, oh, I know, that's that. You know the answer.
When I meditate, I find myself a lot of times like willing things to happen, instead of really giving over to the faith of letting go. Because I feel like, oh, I'm so fearful, like if I don't keep just postulating, this has to happen, this has to happen, this has to happen.
That's the mind.
And I maybe I'm afraid to just let go and let God let things happen, because I feel like, oh, maybe they won't if I don't just keep, and I don't know how to let go of that.
Well, you have to also do your job, yes? You have to keep track of your job and do what is right for your business, yeah? And you meditate, it's just to clarify more of which decision to take. So that's also all right. But you don't keep pushing things much in meditation for that direction, okay? You ask for wisdom, for guidance, okay? And if you have some intuition comes along during meditation, you just have a little pad, notebook with you all the time. And if there are any idea, you write it down, and later to check it in. Okay?
So I don't have to keep going, I need this to happen, this. I can just let go and just ask for the wisdom.
Yes.
I would like for this to happen.
Yes. When you meditate, you should relax only. Forget all the things that you should do and not do. But if you should come across any idea, that means maybe Master gives you some guidance, and you write it down in a piece of note of paper. Write short, only for you to understand. And so that you don't forget it later. That's it. But don't try to sit there and say, Master, I meditate 2.5 hours. Now this 2 million business has to go through, okay? You just do your best. And whatever happens, will happen. Alright? Don't try to think too much.
I do.
You're so scary, and you think too much, you disappear. But you analyze too much, huh? Relax.
Constantly, and I, you know, the other thing, I have such big goals and dreams and things, and, you know, I like to think, I know that once I meditate, I'm just so grateful because then everything just magically falls into place, you know, and I know to just, Catherine, get up, and meditate, let God, and that's the power of breathing.
Yeah, most of the time we just let go, meditate, and things just happen. Really. Or we just know what to do.
But why do we like to think? I mean, I feel like
You don't want to meditate? Tired, right?
Sometimes, but lots of times I just let faith, and then I go, okay, and one thing I do, then all the good things.
Yes. Then just do that. You know already the answer. No need ask me, huh? See, when you meditate, all the good things happen. That's what it is. Huh? Instead of spending your energy in thinking what you pushing things, just meditate. Right? Okay, if you cannot help it and you're still pushing the meditation, then just let it be. Try your best, recite the holy name, just meditate. Alright? Ah, we don't live that long, okay, my God. Just don't disappear too fast.
I always got a lot of relaxation from breathing. And then I'm told I can't really do it now. I mean, I guess I can't do it during the
What kind of breathing you do?
How
long? How long breathing?
Minutes. No.
Oh, that's okay.
No.
Just breathe a few, it's okay.
Deep breathe, and it
fine.
really relaxes me. And it's
It's fine. What that means is
Can I do it during the meditation and
You do that? Oh, no need to do that. Just normal breathing. Take a deep breath for fresh air, you know?
I'm gonna miss it. I mean, I can do it, just not during the Kuan Yin.
You're going to have some confusion if you mix it too many
Right.
things.
But just other times.
All right, do it until you're fed up with it and you know it's no good for you, and then you will leave. Okay? I don't want to forbid you. I just tell you what is better for you. Okay? If you want to hang on to it for a while, it's all right. Yeah. But knowing that it doesn't help you very much with your spiritual progress. That's all. Okay? Because it's too physical. All right? Concentrate, because there's a different type of thinking. You understand? Like that is to keep your body in shape and all that. That we do it also. Little exercise, little deep breathe for fresh air, you know. But just by the way, it doesn't become a method like in that type.
Well, I feel I get a lot of health benefits from it, and I feel I need that because for a long time I've been struggling with some problems. And I'm wondering, does that meditation help as much with that? The health aspect as well?
Health?
Yeah. Your meditation.
Have you not you tried?
I mean, I've been doing the convenient.
Oh, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Later, do the whole thing. And then you know it yourself. Okay? Is that beneficial to your health also, guys?
Yes. Nice, one more question.
Yes.
You know, there's some people who are really attracted to certain causes. You know,
Certain what?
causes.
Causes, yeah.
And like, for example, people who have this need to protect animals.
Yes.
And I was wondering, is it because in some past life they were a suffering animal, or is that? I was just wondering.
Why you wonder so much about that?
Something I've been wondering a long time.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't have to know, but
Of course,
you know.
of course, they have had affinity with them, or they have been with them as one of them. Don't you ever wonder why the owner and the dog look so much the same? For example, you wonder and wonder longer in that direction. Some people look even like the bird that they kept. Some people look even like the turtle. Tortoise, yes, yeah, I've seen one. She rides turtles, you know, she has turtles, tortoise, turtle, as pets. And she looked exactly like him. My God. I saw people look like dog, cat, but I have never believed that people could look like a tortoise. But it happened in Germany, yes. So that is something more for you to wonder, hey? Yeah, yeah. You see, people, before they are born into this world, they have chosen some mission to do, to progress in their own spiritual quest. Yeah? Okay, we left God, all right? Begin like this. We left God, say goodbye to Him. From today, I don't recognize you anymore. I'm done with you, I'm finished, I will be the opposite of you. And then, from then on, from the opposite, you start to climb back again to the same with God. You understand? And that's what you're doing right now. You are at the end of your journey now. That's why you came to Kuan Yin method. Everything else people do outside Kuan Yin method is also a kind of practice. You understand? Be it taking care of animal, be a doctor, be a nurse, be a lawyer, whatever. That's their own practice. That's why the Buddhists say you have 84,000 methods of practice. It's just a way of speaking. We have more than that. You see, everyone chooses a way to go back to where they belong. But first they have to separate from God in order to recognize God. This is a paradox, but it's like that. If you are God already, you can't recognize God. This is a problem. So you have to be different from God in order to go back to recognize God. Or else what you do? Be God forever and just sit there, do nothing? That's how we do this. We have fun. See? The cycle. Alright? So maybe these people have chosen that kind of work, yeah, to further their career, further their spiritual career. Yeah, okay? But when you end, at the end of it, then you come to Kuan Yin method. Alright? Yes. Just like college, university. Yes. Okay. Everything else is slowly going up to that. Okay, what else? I hope I made myself clear. Yeah? Okay. It's a long story though. Long story. Yes. It's funny how we have to be separated from God in order to be one with God, huh? Can you understand that or not? Yeah. Just maybe the absence make the heart go fonder or something like that. Huh? Because if you're God, you don't know you're God. Nothing to compare. If we all have woman in this world, we will not know what man is. We will not know that we are woman. Because we know we are woman when we face a man. You understand what I mean? When we know what man is, then we know, yes, I'm woman. In the contrary to men, like that. So in order to know God, to know that you are God, you have to be different from God first. See? And then work your way back. Yeah. Well, that's that. Nothing big deal. Yeah? So eventually everybody will go back to God. Yeah? Whatever way they choose. So it doesn't matter if they choose TM, they choose rice animal, they protect rare species, whatever. You know, that's their practicing method. It doesn't look spiritual to you, but it is. Everything is spiritual. It's just the degree, yeah, the nearness to Godhood. The Kuan Yin method is the nearest. You see, the last step you have to climb of the ladder of evolution in order to go back to where we came from. All right? Everything else is same, spiritual. Everything else. Yeah, to cultivate, vegetable, to be a farmer, to be a driver, to be a post office work, anything is spiritual work. Yeah? But now, since you came back since you came to the Kuan Yin method already, everything else, because you're already doing it along and you haven't finished, so you just tied it up, you know, like finalize it and then go. Right? So you don't have to leave your home, you don't have to leave your work, you don't have to go crazy, go to Himalaya, things like that, you know. I went there so that you don't have to go. Okay? All right.
That's what attracted me to you. I was watching some of your videos, and I was seriously looking for a guru and or a sage in India. I was wanting to go there, and I didn't know how I was going to go about doing that. And then in one of your lectures, I heard you talk about that. I said, "Hallelujah! Here I come."
It's easy, convenient. Yes, yes. I wouldn't like you to go to Himalaya. It's so dangerous. You might not come back alive in one piece. It's very dangerous. Yes. Oh, yeah. Snowstorm, landslide,
I had heard it was,
avalanche, everything could happen to you anytime.
I had heard that it was very easy. I had heard totally the opposite.
Easy?
Yes. That, just show up there and someone would take you in.
There. Yeah, someone might take you in after you walk 40 miles to somewhere. If you find anybody to take you in at all in that region, yeah, wow. All this fairy tale you read about Himalayas, forget it. It's not as it is, okay? Sometimes people make more fairy tale out of it, but the reality is not like that, okay? You walk in snow that deep, as high as a mountain, and you get buried anytime, or you slip, and then you fall in a deep, how say, huh? Yeah, ravine or whatever, pit, huh? Yeah, edge, and then you become just one piece of snow here and there.
I had heard of the city called Kula, and when I tried to find it on the world map, there was no such city. So, and to go back and contact the person that had told me all this wonderful news, I did not know how to do that.
You didn't know how to find him?
No, I had visited Mexico, and I had met him there, and he gave me some insight about India. So when I came back, I was all enthused to go to India.
Yeah, well.
And so, thank you for doing that for us.
There's nothing there.
I'm not going.
There's nothing there that you don't have here, okay? It's just danger. Very difficult time. You can't carry too much luggage because you always have to climb uphill.
That's the problem.
The path is about that big sometimes, and you slip your foot, you're finished. When I was there, I took only 2 pair of clothes, like pajama style. Thinner than that, this Indian cotton, just 2 pair. 1 pullover like this, and 1 sleeping bag, and 1, aluminium plate, so you can, a little bit deeper plate, so you can cook chapatis, cook water, cook tea on it too. Just 1. First of all, I brought a lot. I brought books, guide map for Himalaya, guide map for spiritual master, where is the ashram, which gurus live the longest, everything, and umbrella, and spoon, stainless steel spoons, stainless steel cups, all kind of things. But as I go up, I throw them all down. And last, I have just one aluminium, because stainless steel is too heavy still. Aluminium is lighter. So I exchanged that, and then 1 spoon and 1 dish like that, yeah, and one staff to walk when it's too stiff. You rely on that. When you walk downhill, you rely on that to stop you from falling down. And you carry the sleeping bag, which is become heavier and heavier every day because the rain will soak in, the snow will make it cold and stiff, and my feet walk like, sport shoes like this. And the snow was so deep and the rain was continuous sometimes. And my feet continuously, like ice. It doesn't move, the feet. And it was swollen and all that. And I didn't have enough fire to warm it up at the end of the day. And my clothes, I have to wear it wet all the time, even though I have 2 pairs. But I wash 1 and wear 1. But sometimes I wash, but it don't dry. Because it rains and the Himalayas is damp, and I don't have the time and the fire to dry it all the time. So I sleep on the ground like this. Don't even have this. It's a mud ground and it's very wet and it's muddy and you just put a plastic sheet on it. You know those very thin the army use. One side gold, one side silver, but very thin like plastic, very thin like paper. Put it on the ground and I put my sleeping bag. And sometimes my sleeping bag is so cold, I couldn't get warm. I'm small, you know, and no fat. And but sometimes if you're lucky, you find some other pilgrim and they have fire, so you just sit, you know, behind them, a little bit far, but it's okay. And I put my sock in front like that, and they get a little dry, but not complete. And if I want to be more comfortable, I have to carry more clothes. But how do I do that? Huh? And you could have people carry you, or you have horse carry you. Sometimes in some stretch, or not all, because most of the place you have to walk alone. And because I walk very slow, sometimes I'm left behind all the time, and I have to walk alone a long time and catch up with other people. You know, I don't walk in group, but some people who walk there in summer, different places of Himalaya, and you have to encounter sometimes snakes and bugs and dangerous animals. And you don't have toilet facility, you don't have hot water to take shower, you have to jump in the river with 0 degree because the water just melted from the mountain, just like zero. Yeah, it melted because it's summer, there's some sun, so the snow begin to melt, and the ice begin to melt, then that's where your water is. And if you want to cook some hot water, you have to buy wood. Wood there is very expensive, like gold, because people have to carry it up there. Or they carry gas to cook, because wood doesn't seem to burn very much there because the air is so thin. And the water don't boil. I boil only little water like that, it don't
A
boil.
long time. So I had to cover the altitude again.
It take a long time, it doesn't even boil. Yeah, it just stay like that. Forever, so I got fed up, I eat raw. Yeah, I just eat whatever vegetable I found. Because sometimes you don't find houses or even shop anywhere. And even if you find a shop, they don't always have enough things to make chapatis for you. Because the shop, they're also poor, very small. They have only one bucket of flour, for example, like that. And if they encounter like 50 pilgrims, then you can share only half of the chapatis. They don't have any more. It's a high altitude. It's very difficult to cook, difficult to bring equipment over there, and they can only carry by labor, by man. So they have limited supply. Even if you have money, you have gold, you have diamond, you can't buy anything there. Yes. And then when you go to the toilet outside, your butt froze. That I don't tell you. Not only your butt froze, everything else come out of it froze too. I'm sorry, it's not a fun thing to do, huh? And when you hear some animal, oh, then you run. Yes. Forget to put your pen up. Yeah. Yeah, talk about Himalaya. Don't romanticize too much about Himalaya, okay? And some of the so-called holy river along the side, oh my God, all kind of, no. Yesterday, chapatis digested all over everywhere. And you have to walk tiptoe everywhere, otherwise you step on everything. Yeah? That was the beautiful chapati yesterday, but the day after it became different. It smells different. It looks different. And it makes you feel different about it. And it's all over everywhere. It's the most beautiful romantic riverside. You want to sit there, meditate, no. You don't find any place to even put your feet on. Okay? So that's the reality. Alright? Some of the places are more civilized. I mean, people stay around there, where are some huts and some caves, the monks and all that, they stay there, then it's more clean. But, clean on that part, but on top of that, you don't know what flow down, Anyhow, I drink it. It's okay. I'm still alive. But I don't know. I wouldn't go there drink it again. I was blind. I was blind. You know, when you're in love, you're blind. I was absolutely in love with God. I fear nothing. I don't understand anything. I don't know anything. So I jump in the river and believing that it will wash my sin. Yeah, if I have any sin at all, it will froze to death. My hair become like this. When I came out of the river, it stick everywhere, you know. Like eye sticks, you know, icicle, popsicle, icicle, yeah, yeah. I look a real yogi with all my hair stand out like that in different directions. Huh? It's awful? Yeah. It's ice water. What do you expect? Yeah, the way, because I walk, so I keep myself warm. I sweat. Yeah. I wear the thin pajama, just cotton pajama. That's it. And I was sweating. And everybody else walked on their horse or on the people's back, and they feel, my God, they think I'm a saint. They thought I was a saint. Yeah, in fact, one guy wanted to marry me because he think I was a saint. Yeah. The whole family fell in love with me. Mother tried to match me up for the boy. I said I'm too old for him, and I'm married anyhow. You know, at that time I'm still married. Yeah. If you feel you don't have a husband here, just go to Himalaya and walk the way of love. Yeah. If you walk like I did, you know, men will come to you anytime. They want to take me home and take care. Many, they think I'm amazing. They think I'm a saint. They think I'm something. Yeah, I was so blind. It's really a sick, scary journey. I wasn't equipped. I just walked with one sleeping bag, 2 pair of pajama, and 1 pair of rotten sport shoes, which is soaking wet every day. Yeah, and my feet become red and swollen and all that, and I still walk like that every day. For months, you know. Sometimes you have a shelter, sometimes you don't. I must be blind or stupid. Huh? Yeah. Anyhow, now why do we talk about that? Scare you, huh? Yeah, I don't want to be responsible for your burial in Himalaya, so I have to tell you, yeah, for feeling afraid that my story about Himalaya, that I went there and get enlightened and get a master there, would tempt you to risk your life to go there. There's nothing that can give you there that I cannot give you here. There's nothing you have there that you cannot have here, okay? That's all I want to tell you. But if you want to go Himalaya, it's okay too. Yeah. You imagine a lot. I say, okay, we walk into the Himalaya and the spiritual master just appeared. And all light all over, you know. Yeah. I don't see any master appear, just see my hair sticking out. And my feet swollen. My shoes never dry. My shoes never be dry. My socks never dry. Later I don't care anymore. Because being wet anyhow, whether I wear shoes or not. It's not as romantic as it seems. Yeah, okay.
And how, could you tell us a little bit about your master, the one that you found that initiated you into the Kuan Yin method?
What do you want to know about him?
I've heard a lot of them are quite old at the age. I
Yeah.
guess. Is he fairly old? Or?
He is very old. He was old.
He was old.
Yes. Anything else? He has a nose in the middle. 2 eyes. Long beard. All right? He was old. Yes, that one. Okay. What else? Right? What else? You satisfied? Hmm? Okay. Yeah, so quiet. Okay. All right then. You have asked everything you asked? And all right, one more question and we go. Okay? You're cold? It's getting cold. No?
One thing I've enjoyed in other practices is chanting. What place does chanting take in your discipline here? It's like either like the Hare Rama short chants or like the Sri Guru Gita, which is a beautiful
If you want, you can chant and then you meditate. If you
Chant
want,
first,
you can
then
chant and
meditate.
meditate, or chant anytime you want. It's all right.
But the chant's not dysfunctional, it's just
No, it's okay.
whatever puts you in the proper place. Huh?
Yes. If you like to chant God's name, chant. Okay, chant with your heart. Okay, chant as an offering. Alright? Yes. But that is not enough. That's what I mean.
No.
Okay, yeah. You have to meditate on the light and the sound because that's you. That's
It's
yourself.
hard to meditate when you're driving, so it's better to chant when you're driving.
You repeat the name. Repeat the name of God. Yeah? Or you chant sometimes, okay. Nothing forbidden. But you better be more familiar with the 5 names in case you die suddenly, and then that's all that takes you. Okay? That's all that protect you in time of danger. You have to be acquainted to it until it becomes automatic. Alright? Not that when you have a car accident and your head bump into your steering wheel and you still, hallelujah.
Is there a chant that has the 5 names in it?
I won't have
I'll
to.
have to write it. There's no chant that has
Repeat the 5
5
names. No. You just chant it in your head. Okay? Repeat it. Repeat it. I like it chanting. Okay? Because that's what elevates you. Alright? That's the real charging power. Okay? It's not just a name, it's a charging power of initiation. Okay? So use that and recharge it and make it more powerful every day. So anything happen to you, you're in God's hand. Understand? Alright guys? Okay? Thank you very much. Go home, meditate a little bit more at home, okay? Meditate a lot more, a lot more. Anytime you can, meditate, okay? Recite the holy names and pray for the world, okay? Bye.